Hi, and welcome to another interview of an industry guest for this course 31761, Renewables in Electricity Market. I have the pleasure right now to be with Jesper. Jesper will discuss what he thinks about this energy transition, his field of work, and how you, young engineers, may contribute in the coming future. So welcome, Jesper.
Thank you, Pierre.
Nice to have you here. To start with, could you please tell us who you are?
Yes, my name is Jesper Thiesen. I'm one of the founders in ConWx. We are working in the niche field within forecasting, power forecasting for renewables. So that is my role today.
Okay. And what do you think is going on today with this energy transition, the role of renewables, data maybe?
Well, a lot of things is happening now. Of course, mainly from my perspective within power forecasting, we see that everything is going towards being more and more digitalized. Everything is about data. The energy market is changing now from being a more old-fashioned way where you just deliver some electricity. It's now everything is data-driven. All the energy companies are now demanding big data. They are demanding high skills on machine learning, high skills on artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
So the big energy companies are taking a big transition towards being a more IT company.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that beside the role of renewables, there's a big push for everything to become data-driven.
Yeah, you have to control everything. You have to monitor everything. You have to control your blades. You have to do predictive maintenance. Of course, you have to do power forecasting like we do. Yeah. But you can have that as a service. But more and more is driven by forecasting and data analysis.
So also you're saying forecasting is everywhere, right?
Yeah. Not only our kind of forecasting, which is power forecasting, but you need to forecast everything. You need to forecast the prices. Yeah. You need to forecast long-term production. Yeah. You even need to forecast the climate changes. Yeah. If you can do that.
Availability of the turbines, maybe. Possibilities to export to another country. Is there going to be room on the link with some other country?
That's related to the price forecast. You need to forecast how is the grid. You also need to forecast curtailment when, especially in Germany, where you have a lot of curtailment due to high wind production in the north. You need to forecast that. Yeah. So basically you need to forecast everything in order to optimize your business, because we see also that the margins are becoming smaller and smaller in the energy field.
And so you mentioned a lot forecasting, but I guess all these forecasts are there to become input to some decision making. So I guess there's also a lot of work to do on formulating these decision making problems and optimizing there, right?
Yes, everything is about decision making, of course. Yes. So the forecasting is a tool to traders, to balancing companies, to
wind farm operators,
operators,
of
course, to take the right decision in a short term.
And in terms of what's happening, do you think we're at a cornerstone today? You say everything becomes data driven, so I guess things are changing, it's going quite fast. Do you think it's an exciting time for young engineers?
It's extremely exciting because everything will change over the next 5 years, as I see it. Yeah. People are talking about blockchain. We haven't introduced that yet. Now we'll have all the batteries coming in. We will have smart cities with cars being potential batteries that we can use in our household. So everything is just changing.
So that means they are changes inside the business. We talk about forecasting, everything being data driven, but then there's all these changes outside that really change the game. So you mentioned blockchain that may completely change the market, electric cars that change the way energy is going to interact with transport. So it's everything is changing actually.
Yeah, as I see it, everything is changing, and measurement or hardware is becoming cheaper and cheaper. So all the IoT thing will also change a lot in the energy sector, as we can measure everything. Yeah,
but so you also say the next 5 years, so it sounds like it's extremely fast as a transition. So what kind of skills you think the young engineers, young professionals would need to contribute in these coming 5 years and then after, hopefully?
Yeah, maybe 5 or 10 years. The energy field is relatively conservative compared to other businesses.
Yeah, so it's not very predictable maybe sometimes.
But skills needed for engineers or in general for energy companies are data scientists who can work with different kinds of methods, algorithms, analysis, and of course AI is a big buzzword today. Everybody's talking about AI in the scope when they define it to us. So that will be something that will be used more and more.
And do you think besides these technical core skills, so you say maybe more data science in your business, do these young professionals need a strong understanding of the framework condition, let's say like the electricity market, all the new tech that's coming in? And
they need a big understanding on the market, of course. But again, it's still, most people will be working in a niche area. So they have to take, when they come into a company, they'll quickly get a niche where they have to orientate themselves. So of course you need a general overview of the market and the energy sector, but you cannot have all the details from the beginning. And that's something you have to adapt when you get there. And then go into the details.
I was thinking of new business models in companies where they try to find the optimal value from using a certain tech. Then you have to think of the business model. Am I going to provide ancillary services with these batteries, for instance? How am I going to operate my battery or my fleet of electric cars? So I guess this general understanding is also there for small companies, especially startups, you need to find the right business models based on data, based on new tech.
If you're in a small company, you need to understand the business model totally, because then you can be very valuable for the company. Or if you even start your own company, you need to understand the market and the business model before you go to the field. Else it's a waste of time.
Okay, but so to finish with, I would like to hear if you can tell us where you feel it's going. So let's say you talked about 5 to 10 years, but where do you think it's going to go after that? Zero cost energy, people sharing energy, no more electricity market. What do you think?
Difficult to say, but of course there will be some big changes as I see it. Just data will be a huge consumer of electricity. Data centers, we transmit so much data, and in 50 years or 30 years it will be a logarithmic increase, so that will probably be one of the biggest demanding areas. But of course then we'll have all the political changes. Now we will have decided to have a fossil-free world, more or less, and that will come. I guess in 30 years we will be driving electrical cars and everything will be connected into the grid. Your car, your moped or your scooter, whatever you have, electrical wheels.
So we'll live in a new energy reality that is all data driven. That's what you say.
And of course it's difficult to control everything, but it will be controlled by us engineers, by our algorithms.
Okay, good to hear. So thank you very much for sharing your thoughts.
Pleasure.
And thank you all.